Hello, today I'm going to talk about my one of my most difficult journey in life. In 2013, I lost my job. So before that, I just tell you like how I came to Singapore and how I get a job. So I came to Singapore in 2006. There is a company named Credit-Suisse. The people who don't know about Credit-Suisse, it's a very famous company in Singapore. It's a Swiss bank and it's an investment company. So it's a very famous here. So they went to India and they run a recruitment drive in Mumbai. And I was working in Pune. I just came to Mumbai through some consulting company, and there are 3 to 4 rounds of interviews, and luckily I got selected. And in 2006 August, I came to Singapore. I joined that company. I worked on that company for 7 years, and it was one of the best time in my career. And the 7 years I have made very good friends. Those friends still with me, and I mostly every week talk to them. And I always intend to talk about job life, how the office politics works, how the people behaves with the pressure and all those things. So I'll definitely going to create a series of video on that. But this video I'll talk about the difficult part I faced when I lost my job. So it all started with 2008, the subprime crisis in US. So because of that, most of the investment bank suffered a lot. They run out of budget. They started reducing jobs, and slowly every year, like, it's kind of threat to all the employees that this year that there must be some cut, and you can be impact. So those kind of threat, those kind of fear are there with all the people. So the team size get reduced, the hiring get freeze, like no hiring and all. But somehow we survived. And in 2013, uh, most of the people in the bank lost their job. So me, I also one of the victim. So it's all because of the budget issues, and the top managers are in tremendous pressure to give the names for reductions. And so it's no one's fault. So somehow my role get impacted. I lost the job. So this video is most about like what what mental stress and what kind of pain I went through after I came out from Credit Suisse. So I remember it was 17th of July and 19 so 2013. And in the morning I went to office, and I never know that this will be the last day. And I was very happy because our projects are on in good state, and I was also doing very well. And all teams are happy. Like, we know that this kind of issues are there, people are reducing, but no one ever imagined that he himself will going to impact. So 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 unfortunately, my boss, my manager, he's a very good friend of mine. He's still a good friend. So he just called me. He knew it, and he was very upset. So he called me, Nikam, like, do you have a time? Do you have a bit of time? I thought he may be calling for tea or some kind of talks. So I just went with him, and we took the lift, and we went to the ground floor. In the ground floor, the one senior director in the department, he was waiting, and he took me took, took me you know within 4 5 minutes, like, into a room. And there are some HR people, and they try to they try to convince me it's not your fault, but since we are in pressure of reducing the people, so you are get impacted. So that thing happened. And I'm kind of person, like, that time I, I, I did not feel anything. Like, some people, right, when some accident will happen in life, if someone die or some major crisis happen, immediately they don't react. They just say okay, like they behave. But that accident or that impact, it will slowly, day by day, they'll realize and they'll feel the pain, and it will reflect in their behaviors. So when they told me, I was very easy. I said okay, okay, no problem. So give me what papers you want to sign. I'm okay. So I just sign and come out, and I was not allowed to enter into office again, and then I went out, and the director, the managers, they're very helpful, and they're very sympathetic that time. Like, they understand this guy will be in trouble, so they behave very good. So I came out and I called some of my good friends. They also came out. They also, more than me, they are very very sad, and they are very shocked. And we went for tea, and then I came home. So that execution process has finished within 1 hour. So I came home, and then mm, in the home, like I told my wife, my father was also here, so they also get shocked. But I'm kind of like, I don't know what a state of mind, but not so shocked, not so sad, but it's okay. So then slowly in the night I could not sleep. Lot of thoughts. Why me? Why? What I did wrong like that? And the mind is an evil when you keep thinking about your failure, your mistakes, and also. So I could not sleep. It's kind of sleeplessness, and in the morning I wake up late. So in the entire house, kind of sad environment. My father was very silent. My wife is also like sitting and doing normal work. So, but it's okay. Kids, my son was going to school, so it was very like for him is he didn't know about this, right? So he don't understand that time. So the day passed like very casually, and nothing to do, just surfing some websites and looking for jobs and all those things. But yeah, and with me there are some more people also get impacted. So we know each other, so then we try to call each other and meet somewhere for tea and coffee. So somehow we try to meet for every evening, and they are like, अपना लाइफ तो ख़त्म हो गया, अब क्या करें, नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है, अब तो बेकार हो गया, हम इंडिया चले जाएंगे एंड ऑल. I was listening and I said, but inner me, I was very confident that I may get a job. So that was the thing. And then days passed by, and I went to my friends who already with the Credit Suisse. A whole day I have nothing to do. So, and all our friends worked on London shift, like afternoon time. So mostly I went in the morning to them and talk, and they also console me. Nikam, everyone is sad in office. Means without you, office not means no one happy. So that was there, and I took my child to his school. I dropped him in school and brought him from school. That time I felt the pain when when I see when I see my son that he was with his friends, and uh, I was thinking like, how long this friendship will continue. If I don't get a job, I'll go back to India, and maybe my son, mm, these friends, they don't have they don't be friends, right? He has to live, he had to leave the school, and he no more friends. He's so happy with their friends. So thinking that is a bit painful. So looking into a child, and you thinking all those things, he was very happy, smiling and all, but that these things are not going to last. So that 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 one that one thing was very hurt. So I mostly took him to school and brought him back to home every day. But when I see him in school, so I don't know like I can pay the fees of school fee or not. So because Singapore kind of city, like how big, how much you save, right? You should no work, no job, you cannot sustain for a long time. Your saving will finish like this if you're staying with family, basically. So we are almost five people here, me with kids, wife, and father. So savings keep on finishing, and then weeks passed, and it's not received good calls, and everywhere the same crisis, no good jobs and all. Then when I talk to the people, friends for job, right, when in phone, right, my father was at home, and he looked at me, and he felt very very pain. Then one day he said, Nigam, I want to go back to India. I don't want to live here. I cannot see you begging for job. I cannot see my son to be so helpless. So I'll go back and you try here, and then let's see for a good future. But I don't want to stay here. I cannot see you like this, sitting at home and helpless, sad, and So then I booked a ticket, and he went to India. And when we went to airport, when I took him to airport for leaving for the India, right? So every time we go for airport, it was like very good times, like go to our own country. But that day, when my father and me are very quiet. We usually talk a lot, but that time he's not talking, I am not talking, but he's trying to console me. Everything will be good, keep focused, don't worry. But I know he was also very pain. So when when he went to the immigration office, and I was not allowed to enter into the immigration office, so he was just going, and he was just away, and I just so bye bye, and I was very very choked, and eyes are watery, and he also like very similar conditions. So that was also very painful incident. So that is my condition. And I also heard my other friends, like some guys, like they got they lost their job, they went home, and they hugged their wife and cried for 2 hours, 3 hours, sitting on sofa, not eating anything. So it impacts so much, but luckily it's not impacted so much to me. In that moment I was very very strong, but slowly it impacted me, like when I went to my kids school, when I see my father means sad, when I see my wife also very 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 quiet. She stopped going to market and all. And yeah, so sitting at home is a very very painful. But I sit for 3 months. I sit for 3 months, and that 3 months is like crazy, like but some people are lucky. So uh, I could not be unlucky for a long time. So then there is a very tough time came, and then my journey start with I got new jobs, and I joined some companies and all. So that journey, like after 2013 to till now 2019, it's very very long, crucial and very very hard journey for me. So I'll make another video, like what company I joined, how I learned myself, how I what things I did, I practiced, how I motivated myself, and how the entire journey I'm going to make small small videos. And it will be very very helpful to those who are very very fearful in life. They're scared losing jobs, and they think that means if job will go, what I'll be doing. So those things will helpful to them definitely. And luckily I did not take any financial loan for any property, any house or anything. So that good decision I have taken. Otherwise I saw people, uh, they are in so much loan, so to pay out their money, and they lost. So they have very very difficult phase for them. But luckily I was not in that state. But yeah, mentally, physically, I was affected for 3 months, and it was it was a huge impact. If I say how much, I say I'm a very strong mental person, but it's not like that. It will impact everybody, whether how much strong or big you are. If it will happen to you, you will feel it. So yeah, I'm going to create another video for my journey post Credit Suisse, and that was very interesting and lot of lessons to be learned and lot of things. So that's it. Bye.